Welcome back, everybody. Chef David here from NuWave Oven, working on our precision induction cooktop. Going to do another in our series of winter vegetables. This one's going to be an apple glazed carrot. It's a very simple recipe. Again, learned this one from Grandma. Just changed it a little bit because I'm a chef. I had to do that, but we're going to have some fun with this one. On the PIC, precision induction cooktop, let's start off on sear, which is maximum, and hit start. That's going to start heating up our pan. And the pan I have here is actually one of our perfect greens, coated with Dorlon, as you can see. So I'm going to make sure I use silicone spatula so I don't scratch it. Very simple recipe. I've cut some fresh carrots. Now, my grandma used to blanch these. In other words, put the cut carrots in boiling water, take them out into cold water, and then drain them. So they were halfway cooked. I like to cook them in here from the raw stage. So at the end of the dish, I still have a little bite to the carrot, and they've absorbed all of the different flavor profiles that we're going to add to it instead of absorbing water, okay? So very simple. Take our knife. I've cut the carrots peeled, cut them in half, and just on an angle, I cut about 1/4 inch little wedges. You can cut circles if you want. You can cut these any way you'd like. Just remember, if you cut them smaller or bigger, we need to adjust cooking time. Okay, very simple. A little butter in the pan. All right, that's about a tablespoon. I love that smell. Right here I have 2 cloves, which we'll pick out later. And I've got something called coriander seeds. Okay, they're a little kind of crunchy, but when they heat up in some of the liquid, they're actually going to be easy to eat. They're not going to have the crunch, and they're going to add a wonderful kind of herbaceous flavor to the dish. So 2 cloves and a 1/2 teaspoon of coriander seeds right on top of the butter, okay? That's going to give us a little flavor profile start, okay? You can see them already sizzling. I mean, immediately you can smell the clove. That's amazing, right? Now, from here, we go with our carrots, okay? Now, if you cut too much like I did, you can try to pack them in. Well, we can probably squeeze these all in. Might as well. No carrot left behind, I say. All right, now, we'll give them a little toss. If you're not comfortable doing that, don't be afraid to use a silicone spoon or a spatula. We want the carrots coated with the butter. And it's coriander seeds, okay? Now, big pinch of butcher black pepper and a good pinch of salt at this stage. And we'll come back to salt at the end. You know, I always season in layers. So now what we're gonna do here, 3 more ingredients. 1/4 cup of white wine vinegar goes in. To the vinegar, 1/8 cup brown sugar. I could use agave nectar on this. I could use honey. I could use white sugar. Ordinarily, I would use the agave nectar. It's much healthier for your glycemic index. But this is in honor of my grandmother, who always used brown sugar with her carrots. We don't want to make her mad. And then I have here some apple juice. You could use apple cider, would be darker and cloudy, or you can use the pressed juice. Basically, we're going to let this come to a simmer. It's going to take about 10 minutes on the stove. The juice, the butter, the vinegar, the sugar are going to reduce down to a syrup. The carrots will be wonderfully tender, and we're going to serve this as a winter vegetable dish as soon as we come back. Welcome back, everybody. Chef David here from NuWave Oven, cooking today in our precision induction cooktop. I'm also using one of our perfect green pans with Dorlon, and that's why I've got the silicone high heat spatula so I don't scratch it. So this is our apple braised carrots. And if you remember, we used a little coriander seed in there and some clove to brighten up the flavor. Okay, so the apple juice, the vinegar, the butter are reduced down with the brown sugar into a wonderful syrup. So now I'm going to turn off the PIC by pushing the pause button twice. That turns it off. Wonderful glaze on these carrots. It's beautiful. Remember, I cooked mine from the raw stage as opposed to blanching them first in water. And I think it gives them an opportunity to absorb more of the flavor. Now, I've got a metal spoon here, but just be very careful you don't scratch your pan. Just wonderful, wonderful carrots. Look how thick that glaze comes out with the sugar and the vinegar. It took about 30 minutes on top of the PIC. And this is another one of our wonderful, inexpensive winter dishes that I know the family, and especially the kids, will love. Send me an email. Let me know what you guys think of the coriander seed and the clove in there. So this is our apple glazed carrots for the winter. Enjoy, guys.